Okay, so welcome to the first vlog of a series of vlogs that I'm hopefully gonna do about being lost in the USA. Now, I say we're gonna be lost, we're not, but we might. So this is Outlaw Technica's first travel journal. This is going to be hopefully a daily vlog. I can't promise it being daily, but I'm gonna try my best for it to be daily, going through experiences being in the USA. This isn't just going to be a gun-related travel vlog, it's also going to be food-related and culture-related because we will be discovering US culture from the eyes of someone from the UK. We're flying to Chicago, going to be traveling south to Indianapolis. I think it's for something car-related, actually. We are then also traveling up to Minneapolis, hopefully I've said that right. That is probably going to be gun-related. We'll also be hopefully looking at national parks throughout the entire trip. And probably some food places as well. From Minneapolis, we'll also be moving down either Kansas or Missouri towards Dallas. Apparently there's a bit of a surprise with Dallas. I'm not sure what we're doing in Dallas. Obviously I'm a passenger to this trip. You're going to be seeing the first impressions of many things from me. Once we're done with Dallas, we are going to be moving to Alabama. We're going to be visiting Callaway Ballistics. It'll be nice to see how they do the manufacture of ammunition, especially in comparison to the UK. I don't think they are a huge manufacturer, but I could be wrong. But we'll definitely have some footage, maybe a montage or even an interview to find out how ammunition is manufactured. I believe they also do reloaded factory ammo as well, so we'll be able to experience how that's done as well. And then from Alabama, sweet home Alabama, we'll be going to Louisville. And that is going to be our final destination where we'll be spending about 7 to 8 days shooting competitions, doing reviews, and all sorts of other fun content. So stay tuned for that. The 7 or 8 days we're going to be in Kentucky is in collaboration with American Shooting Trips, which is also known as the Shooting Travel Club in the near future. They're kind of doing a name change or maybe just changing their brand slightly because they will also be doing or already have been doing a lot of Europe trips. So they've been doing a lot of trips to Prague, they'll be doing trips to France. So yeah, check them out. They're also sponsors of this travel vlog. Let's talk about the requirements for traveling to the US. We are still technically in the COVID pandemic in 2022. So there is the requirements to have vaccination records to make sure you've had at least 2 of your vaccines plus the booster. And also technically because we are traveling as foreign citizens to the US, we will also have to take a antigen test of some sort with confirmation of that test being negative for us to be able to travel to the US. On top of that, as standard, we have to fill in an ESTA visa waiver. As living in the UK, we're allowed to do that. Otherwise, we'd have to apply for a visa, which would take much longer. And on top of that, obviously have a valid passport that isn't going to expire in 3 months or so. With that all ticked out, which will happen in the next 24 hours, we'll be allowed to travel on British Airways. And of course, we'll be flying and landing in Chicago, which we'll see as part of the travel vlog. I actually am going to be taking 2 suitcases. Last time I did a trip to the US, I only took 1, but I was only there for 8 days. I'm taking 2 suitcases because I also need to take a lot of camera equipment with me. In the backpack is general camera equipment. I have my main camera, which you probably won't see in its place because I'm actually using it to film all this B-roll and film myself right now. I'll also have my DJI Action Cam. I think it's the DJI Action 2. 1-inch sensor camera so I can get some really good footage out of it. I also have my old Insta360 One X. I will also have the DJI Osmo Pocket. That's a really good camera to have on the go. If the large camera is too big for what I need it for and I just want to get quick shots. And then I've got an extra few bits and pieces, power bank, extra cables, ND filter, anything I need to have on me, including obviously some rain gear at the bottom of the backpack, just in case it rains heavily. We'll be going to different states. We can't guarantee it's always going to be sunny, even though it's April. So it's worth to have that kit ready for me. The backpack itself is a Tasmanian Tiger modular camera backpack. It's used for everyday carry. It's quite a large one for everyday carry, but it's really useful for camera gear, which has its own integrated rain cover, which is really nice. So you might see me use that depending on how bad the weather gets. On top of that, I have the 2 suitcases. One of the suitcases is just clothes. All my clothes are packed in a weird OCD way. It's not because I'm OCD, it's just because I have over time realized that when I'm looking for a specific item of clothing, it is easier for me to just have it all packed up nicely in their own little sleeves. This means that if I'm looking for something specific and it's right at the bottom of the back of the suitcase, I'm able to just get it out without ruining anything else, so it keeps everything in place. I also have a laundry bag, which is very useful. It keeps anything that smells or is damp or wet to be kept separate from the rest of the suitcase. Another good thing about the sleeves, in fact, is I will be also carrying a day pack with me on top of the camera backpack. And if there are any clothes I want to have on me whilst we're at the hotel or anything like that, instead of me carrying the suitcase, I could just get one of those sleeves with a t-shirt in it or a shirt and just put that in the day pack. A very easy way of dealing with it. I don't have to worry about things getting dirty if the day pack is also carrying other stuff which is dirty. Everything stays clean. I can't guarantee things will stay uncreased, but that's the least of my worries in regards to the trip. The next suitcase is the equipment suitcase. This will include some equipment. Some of that equipment is for shooting related stuff. A lot of the equipment is also for my camera equipment, which is going to be very useful, especially when it comes to doing my reviews. I have my DJI Pro kit, which has DJI Ronin RSC2, which is the, I was going to say cheaper model. It's not cheap when you get all the kit with it, but it is definitely the lightweight version of the Ronin SC RS2. The trip is going to be quite dynamic. Yes, some of it is planned. A lot of it won't be. We'll be doing things by ear, which would be quite interesting, especially in regards to where we decide to go in between the destinations that we decide to go to. We are getting ready for the journey. We have all booked our flights, obviously. We've got our hotels done. Some hotels are going to be ad hoc. And yeah, in the next day or two, you'll see another travel vlog. So travel vlog number 2, the Outdoor Technica Facebook. Stay tuned to the Outdoor Technica Instagram as well if you want, if you're into Instagram or Facebook, either or. And yeah, even YouTube, in fact, we'll probably do some reels on there so you can see the journey as it happens. Because obviously as we're filming, we'll probably start posting a lot of stuff on social media, especially the interesting stuff. And then you can watch the vlog later and experience it all over again. But until then, I'll see you soon.